Hello all you lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Sonam Waghani and I'm a professional makeup artist and I'm based out of Mumbai. I do a lot of celebrity makeup and bridal makeup and I make YouTube videos as well. So this is a haul video where I am going to be sharing and showing you the stuff that I bought from the Nykaa Pink sale, which happened a few weeks back, and I called for some stuff and I will be showing you the swatches and the products that I bought and what I think about the products, because these are few things which I bought for the first time and I wanted to review them as well because I use them for the first time and I kind of know whether I like them, whether I don't like them, what do I think about them. So if you are interested in seeing the haul video and the swatches and the reviews about the products, then keep watching. First thing that I'm going to show you is the Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. It's this one. So it has these pinks and purples, if you can see the shades. So the price of this eyeshadow palette is 905 rupees INR. I created a look few days back using this eyeshadow palette and one of the lipsticks that I bought. I've posted the look on my Instagram handle. It turned out pretty nice. I actually used the few darker shades over here and I created a look and it turned out pretty nice. For the kind of price, I think it's a very good palette. The color payoff is nice. The only thing is, if you are medium to darker skin tone, the colors will probably look a little ashy. It does look ashy on me as well, because these are cooler tone eyeshadows, but I think you can work around these and you can create some really nice looks with this. So this is a thumbs up for me, the Blushed Nude palette. Now the second palette that I bought was the 24K Nudes palette, again by Maybelline. So this again has really nice shades, some greens, darker browns and mid-tone browns. They have a good mix of satin finish and shimmer finish and matte finish eyeshadows. I'm gonna swatch a couple of them for you. So with this eyeshadow, I think you can create a lot of looks. You can use few shades as a highlighter color, as a shade for your brow color. So yeah, a very versatile palette, I would say. And the price of this eyeshadow palette is anything between 900 to 1000 bucks. And again, the eyeshadows are really nice. So this too gets a thumbs up from me. Moving on to the next product. I was suggested to buy the Nykaa foundations, the anti-pollution foundation, and I bought two shades. One is Hot Honey and the other one is Golden Hour. So Golden Hour is closer to my shade, so I am a shade NC42 to NC44, somewhere in between. Golden Hour is closest to my skin tone amongst these two colors. So I was pleasantly surprised by quality and they are really nice. The foundations are 799, but I got them for about 639 and 559 because they were on sale. I'm gonna swatch these two shades for you. This one, which is the Golden Hour, it has slightly more yellow undertone to it, and this is closer to my skin tone, and this is way too light for me, so I did not end up using this one. But I have used this foundation quite a few times and I have to say it looks really nice. The Golden Hour, it has a little bit of red undertone as well, ever so slightly. That kind of neutralizes the pigmentation on my skin. That works really well. So I have used this foundation along with my moisturizer, mixed the two and applied it just as it is on the face without using any concealers, and I really like the way it sits on the skin. Your skin looks like skin. It is not heavy at all, yet it gives you certain amount of coverage. It is medium coverage, I would say. And this definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for a foundation which is affordable yet good. I think the Nykaa foundations are really nice, the anti-pollution foundation. I also bought the Nykaa Prep Me Up face primer. I haven't used the primer yet because I generally like to use really hydrating primers, and it is like a thick gel based primer, if you can see. And if I kind of, this is very close to the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It mattifies your skin. It kind of will blur out your lines and the texture of the skin. I still haven't used it on myself, but I'm guessing it will do the job of hiding the texture. I have heavily textured skin, but I generally don't use these kind of primers. I like the hydrating ones more, but I am definitely going to give this a try. And this primer is for about 500 bucks, $4.99. Okay, the next product that I bought was the NYX lip pencil in the shade Soft Spoken. I thought it was like a brownish shade. I don't know why most of the lip liners that I buy online, they always have like a pink undertone to it. It looks brown in the images, but then it all turns out to be pink undertone or pink liners, and I'm not like a big fan of pink liners, or I am more of a neutral person. This is not like a bad shade. This is workable, especially for people who have pigmented lips like myself. These kind of lip liners sometimes do not work. Either it doesn't cover the pigmentation, or it ends up looking grayish, which I don't like. So I generally prefer to use something which is brown or a brick shade to kind of neutralize the pigmentation on my lips. But this is not a bad shade to begin with. It's workable. The price of this lip liner is 450 rupees, but I got it for 383 rupees. The next product that I'm going to show you is a Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. This is in the shade Molten Gold. That is what the highlighter looks like, and I'm going to swatch it for you guys. The payoff is really nice. It does the job. Price of this highlighter is 550 rupees. I got it for 495. Now the only problem that I have with this highlighter is that it kind of dries out your skin. I don't know if anybody else has noticed or experienced this, but I feel even if I have moisturized my skin, I've hydrated my skin properly, but if I use this product, it kind of dries out my skin to a certain extent, which I do not enjoy, because after a certain point of time I feel my skin stretching a little, or it kind of needs that hydration that doesn't work with using a face spray or a Fix Plus, I would say. I experienced that and I wasn't very happy with it. For the kind of price that it comes for, I think it's a good alternative to expensive brands. If you have oily skin, or if you've not experienced something like this, I think you can go ahead with this. I personally would not use it on a day where I feel my skin is feeling really dry. This is like a 50-50 for me. I am not too hot on this, but if I do not have anything else, I wouldn't mind using this, but this wouldn't be my first choice. Now the next product that I'm going to show you is Fit Me Matte Poreless Compact. This is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. So it looked slightly darker in the images. I was thinking maybe this is going to be close to my skin tone, but I feel it is slightly lighter for me. So I basically use this only under the eyes and basically wherever I need to kind of highlight after I've used concealer. The price of this product is 480 rupees, but I got this for 384 rupees, which again is a good price for a product like this. It does the job. Again, the only problem that I find with this is that it's not very hydrating. I feel my skin feels dry after I've put on this product. So again, this is not going to be my first choice. I think MAC compacts are superior than this one, but obviously there is a huge price difference as well. So if you're using these products, I would say if you can probably hydrate your skin really well, use a nice oil-based moisturizer, use a nice primer, then maybe your skin wouldn't feel as dry as mine felt. I'm gonna swatch it and show it to you. So this is what it looks like. It's slightly lighter for my skin tone, but I think I can work around with this as well. So these were a couple of things that I felt were slightly not to my liking. They're not bad, but they're not great either. So I'm somewhere in between as to whether I like these products or not. They're not good, they're not bad. I'm still gonna use them because I've spent money on them. So yeah. The next thing that I bought was this Lakme Iconic Mascara. This is in the color blue. I still haven't used this, but I am really looking forward to using this and creating a look with this. So this is the color. It looks really nice. I'm really excited to use this one and see what look can I come up with. Quite an interesting color. For myself, I generally work with concealers. I generally don't use foundations, but I work with concealers for myself. So the ones that I was using was NC35 and NW35 Select Moisture Cover. They don't make these anymore, so eventually I bought the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in NC35 and NW35. So though these are the two shades, this is NW35 and this is NC35. This is slight red undertone, this is slight yellow undertone. I use the red undertone to neutralize the pigmentation, and then I use the yellow one to kind of go over the skin and get my actual skin shade basically. So yeah, this is to neutralize, this is to kind of highlight and even out the skin tone. These are the two colors. This is NW35 and this is NC35. This is to neutralize the skin tone, this is to highlight and even out the skin tone. So these are the two colors that I generally work with. I bought a couple of lipsticks from L'Oreal. This is in the shade 248 Flatter Me Nude. This is like a very flattering, nice neutral pink, neutral peachish pink color. This is what it looks like. I really like this shade. I think it's a very pretty color for a nude shade for Indian skin tone. If it is paired with a nice lip liner, this can be a very flattering nude color. Okay, the next lipstick shade that I bought is by Maybelline. This is in the shade Just a Teaser Creamy Mattes. I think it is one of the most flattering pinks that I have bought recently. I paired it with the NYX lip liner and I used this lip shade. It looked so flattering, so pretty. I was slightly apprehensive when I saw the swatches, when I saw the shade. I was like, maybe it's gonna be too light for me. Even though it is on the lighter side, but it looks really flattering. Generally, a lot of pinks that we find are they have a gray undertone to it and they don't look as flattering on Indian skin tone, but even though this is light pink, it looks very flattering on Indian skin tone or on skin tones which have a lot of yellow undertone to them. So this definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. Now these are the products which I spent my money on, and I got a few things which were free. Now one of the products that I got was the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is like a miniature version of it, and I created this look today and I used this Fix Plus today. I hope I can refill this and use it again. I think it's a very cool bottle and a very cute bottle to use. I got 2 lipsticks free because I bought all this stuff. The first lipstick which is free was this lip shade by L'Oreal, the shade 232 Color Rich Matte. This is another pink color similar to Maybelline shade. This is slightly darker and this has a slight grey undertone to it. It has a little bit of mauve undertone to it as well. This is what it looks like. I still think it's gonna look flattering provided you use a correct lip liner with it. Now the lipstick that I was really excited about was matte lipstick. This is in the shade Mandarin O. This is such a lovely color. This has a coral undertone to it. The color payoff is not very rich. The powder case lipsticks are the color payoff is not much, yet you get like a nice of color. The payoff is nice, yet not overwhelming, not overpowering, and you can use these as a stain on your lips, on your cheeks, and they look really flattering. I used this shade on myself the day, and I used it on my lips and my cheeks, and it looked very pretty. So this is a very good shade. So I'm kind of diffusing it out, and see, this can be used as a blush, cream blush color, and a lip stain. It all looks really nice. So these were the products that I bought from Nykaa. I'm really happy with my buy. I'm really happy with the stuff that I bought. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with who you think would appreciate knowing about these products. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. I do come up with a video every week about makeup or makeup related stuff. If you like the look that I'm wearing for this video, I created a tutorial for this video as well. I will post the link here and even in the description box, so you can go check it out. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.